I'm going to do this because we're actually going to be relatively close to being able to afford another growth tick for the new colony. If and when we do build it.
We built something.
And I have to say, doing this voice is absolutely wrecking my voice. I enjoy doing it, but I can feel my throat just going, stop! I mean, it was more these guys. That really just, yeah, painful. Painful. But I like doing them too much. They're fun. I wonder how far away I am from destroyers. Probably quite a long way. I am seriously tempted to go after the Damian system. How strong are they compared to me? Fleet power superior, that's a problem. And you have actually finished upgrading in that case. Modules. Okay, so one of the new features in this is the trade. Well, it's not new. Trade hubs are always around, but the way that they function is now different. Rather than just producing you a set or a percentage increase to the amount of energy already being produced, they instead collect trade value. And the way that that works is they will collect trade value in a range around them. So I think the level 1 trade hub, or if you have just one trade hub in a station, has a collection range of 1, as you can see, which I think just means that its home system. So if you had planets in Zulbax Moor generating trade value, then it would collect all of that trade value and start pushing it towards the home system. And I think once you're starting to push, you don't need like dots in between. It's all about the collection. So it would basically hoover up any trade in this area. Then if you upgraded it, it would be all areas or all systems one jump away. Maybe this is even just one jump away. I'm not sure. Yeah, it might be trade hub is +1. So as a base level, it will just do the stuff that's local. Then if you get the trade hub, it will start hoovering up all trade from these 3 systems as well, which would be pretty good. I mean, I'd really like to get the Damian system because you would be able to hoover up all the trade from both of those, and also Bracan, although I think it will only hoover up trade locally. You can also, I think, eventually get modules, possibly even buildings, that actually produce trade value. But apparently we can't do that just yet. And planets obviously produce the most trade value. So once you have planets, you then use the trade stations to suck up the trade produced by those planets and then push them towards the capital. So I was very tempted to get a trade station here in Zulbax Moor, but I'm not sure I'm going to need to, because if I do take Danian, and I very much intend to, then you'd be able to get the... Actually, you'd get the trade from both of those as well. It would just be Damian that I'm missing out on. This is better, because this is safer. Alright, we're going to get a trade hub here. And also weapons. So the other part of this is if you have trade being pushed out, depending on the trade value, then you could have pirates absorbing or stealing some of that trade. And that is reduced through trade protection. So the missile battery provides +5 trade protection. That means 5 trade value worth of trade is protected. It cannot be stolen regardless of what the pirates try to do. And then also the trade protection range means it will protect all trade from a certain radius around itself. So it will have 5 protection here, 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 and then obviously on its own point. So we do want to have either a gun battery or a missile battery. I don't think it really matters which is used. That's more just what type of damage you want to do. So we're going to build a missile battery as well. And then we can see the trade routes here with this button. We can see that Zulbax Moor is collecting trade from itself, which is currently 0, and it has a trade protection inherently of 8, just because it's a starbase, and then pushes it to Grekil, which then pushes towards London. So the starbase in London should probably also get us a thing, so that we don't lose trade in Grekil. Oh no, Zulbax Moor will also protect that. No, we're fine. Zulbax Moor is actually the perfect place for an intermediary starbase. So, what do we want to get here? I don't think we need that. I don't think we need that. Target uplink would be good. Just longer range means we can fight longer. Communications jammer also means that they can run away less frequently. So if we do destroy ships, then they really do go down. And the disruption field generator reduces the amount of hit points the opponent has. don't necessarily want you engaging at long range. And I probably do. You are going to have guns. Are these changes out? No, they are released on... 6th? Yeah, 6th of December. Thank you, Istar. Gonna need a proper diplomacy update before you're Babylon 5. I really hope that the next major update they do is diplomacy, because now that they've fixed the strategic element, the combat element, and now economies, diplomacy is the one thing which is just crying for changes, because I still maintain diplomacy is what holds Stellaris back. I really dislike how diplomacy in this game works, and I have done for a while. Does anyone like me so far on the map? Yeah, the pacifists on the other side of the Galactic Center really like me. Problem is I can't get to them. And also, they're a corporation, so I can't build any of my branches. Like, the main benefit that I have as a criminal organization is these branches, and I can't sodding build them anywhere. Which is really hamstringing my growth. Well, it's not really, because I haven't been short on energy, but it should be hamstringing my growth. Right, what do I want to build? Do I... All of these cost upkeep. I don't think I want to build any of those just yet. I don't have a need for it. So let's just get the trade hub, get that set up. We'll start a planet here in MegaCorps, and we'll go from there. I may also rename places where we have a starbase. So Zorbak's more. Oh, you're the shipyard. Wait, you don't count as a starbase? Wait, what? You should. Huh, weird. Well, regardless, I need to rename you to something else. This is now going to be... Robuskin. Just noticed rename ship. I found another error. And then the system itself also needs to be called... I'm going to call it Grumbuskins more. I kind of like the more aspect. So Grumbuskin Station with Grumbuskins more. I like it. And then Ebu Croci will also get renamed when we actually build a thing there. We've taken the planet, or we've taken the system, which means I should now be building a colony ship. Keep clicking the wrong things. Starbase. Shipyard. What am I lacking? Consumer goods I have. Alloys. Alloys are what I'm lacking. And food I have. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. Is no problem. Don't forget you can name factions. You can. Oh, you can. I'm kind of okay with their names. I mean, you need them to be descriptive. If you can come up with better names, then let me know. In fact, there you go. There's your challenge. Come up with some better names for the three factions. So we have the Science faction, the Martial Supremacy faction, and the Xeno Rights faction. But they need to make sense. I need to be able to understand what they are. More ships belonging to the Penitent Ones have been encountered in the Horsham system. They're approaching in an attack formation. Are they indeed? How strong? Ooh, wimpy. I also have a lot of minerals. Oh, you know what I haven't been doing? We have received an independent space station, the Curator Order. Greetings, star travelers. We are the Curators. Our ancient order was established eons ago by the various galactic powers and ascendancy at the time. We were dedicated towards the preservation of all knowledge in an effort to safeguard the galaxy from descending into yet another dark age of mass extinctions and barbarism. We failed. Few of us remain today, but we are no less committed in our sacred mission than our predecessors were. We'll be willing to share some of our knowledge with you for a price. I think we could probably do some business with those geezers too. Bookish types that they are. Right. You, no. Alloys. Save alloys. Build ships. Ships. Colony ship. Build. Go. Then, I want to build some mining stations, because these cost minerals, of which I have loads. I just need to make sure I'm not doing it on colonizable places. So it actually kind of looks like they've removed that, which is good. Ooh, 5 energy. Hello. Sweet. Warhall of London for the Xeno one, but they're Xenophiles, not Xenophobes. Call them unions. East London Pharmaceutical Manufacturers Association. I wanted shorter ones, not longer ones. I'm just going to call it the Pharma Manufacturers Association. Because that's a bit too long. The Galactic Protection Unit. No, I know what these guys are called. The Galactic Protection Services. AKA, they offer protection. Ooh, the East London Board of Tourism. I like that one. Okay. East London Board of Tourism. Nice. I like it. The Pharma Manufacturers Association, the Galactic Protection Services, and the East London Board of Tourism. Very good. I like that. It's good. It's good. It's good. Oh, of course, the ships consume alloys. I was like, why is this going down? This is the thing that I'm always short on. Oh. Where are you? Oh, you're up there. That's fine. Continue surveying though. No, don't. Survey this. And this. This. And this. Because this whole area could potentially be locked down in these two systems. Although at that point we're definitely going to need some more star bases. And we don't get starbase capacity with this. That would have to be supremacy. Although we could get it just by adopting supremacy. Yeah, ships are on the way to clear that system already. They just take a while to arrive. Quite a while. Go up to fastest. There's quite a lot of waiting around. Where's this? You know what? Go ahead and research that one. You're there, you're present, and it can take 100 days. Caitlin's leveled up. Huzzah!
Technology acquired.
And London. How's your population doing? It would actually be nice if it showed the population here. So I can keep an eye. You're one pop away from being able to build the next thing. We could also get another district on the way. I don't think we need an energy one. Possibly agriculture. Minerals we seem to be doing okay on. I think I might queue up another agriculture district. Now, the more districts we have, the smaller the empire will be. So I guess one of the things you probably want to do is avoid building generator districts and have branches instead. Right, slow it down because we're going to have a fight. We will fight them.
What's coming to them.
question them. Yeah. The cultist fleet operating the Horsham system has been destroyed in battle. I'm going to get a chuckle every time I say that, because I know there's an area of London called Horsham. Well, near London. Life Electric. Science Officer Helsenstrat reports that the J000004 is covered pole to pole in a web-like network of electric impulses. These networks respond to external stimulus. The MCS trash person experimented with sending a low voltage pulse through the surface, resulting in a wave of illumination that rippled through the network like a circuit board. Even more remarkable, the webs rearranged themselves. A secondary pulse revealed that the filaments had organised into a new pattern, centred around where the previous pulse had contacted the surface of J000004. Helsenstrat concludes that the discovery has confirmed his long-held theory that life can exist almost purely as electrical impulses, independent of cellular or viral structure. Ooh, he gained a level for that. Bam! Also, physics apparently finished. Research station output plus 10%. I don't think we have any of them just yet. Energy credits from technicians, we ain't got many of them either, so let's go and get fusion reactors. It's a city district or a resource district? Didn't think so. Yes, it is, you're right. Huh, okay. Makes sense, actually. It's level 4 already. Hail yeah! Your system is really good. 20 energy and 20 minerals. Crikey! And 7 engineering. That's probably why your ships are so much stronger than mine. Ooh, hello. Extra unity and more edicts. Allows me to get a hydroponics bay. Farmers produce... Oh, that's a food building. No, we've got a lot of agricultural stuff, so I don't think we need to do that. Then that's the Starbase food producer. Although I guess the hydroponics bays would allow us to have cities instead of so many rural production. Oh, speaking of which, I think you can designate your planet to a certain production thing. Doesn't look like we can do that on the capital though.
Research complete.
Mining drone work ethic. The drones are remarkably efficient at squeezing ever-diminishing returns from the rocks of the Mordred miners it would have discarded, deemed exhausted of all worthwhile mineral content. Our top engineers are working on adapting the drone's methodology for use in the Viking Holding Inc.'s mining networks and stations, which should improve efficiency, effectively lessening energy expenditure, not enemy expenditure, though that too would be nice. Of lesser import is the fact that the drones are not completely silent, contrary to previous assumptions. They emit signal pings. They're extremely infrequently and at a wavelength hard to isolate from the background noise. If there is anyone left to receive these pings, it might be a mystery for another time. I think I would like the mining station minerals output to be plus 10%. Booyah. Oh, so... Okay, so the designations are apparently automatic. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure about that because I don't think you can specialise your capital because it's your capital. But we'll see, we'll see. Right, you do need to go and repair, so go repair.
Anomaly detected.
Awesome! That's another easy one. Go for it.
Boom. We built something.
Alright. Let's go build a planet. I mean, populate a planet. Ah, yes, we do need to rename this whole system now. And it shall be renamed to Cathals. Oops. And then my colony ship will go and colonize Cathals Prime. Marvellous. And I think I'm going to leave it at that point because I'm getting very hungry and I want to get something to eat. But I will be back in just over an hour. So if you have not had enough of Stellaris MegaCorp, and I would not be at all surprised if you have not, then do come back. Join me again in an hour. We'll be kicking off with some more of this Viking Holdings Inc. at 10 PM this evening. So 1 hour, 10 minutes-ish. And I should be back from dinner and we'll play some more. So thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button so you get notifications when I am live again. If you've really enjoyed this, then do consider subscribing. It helps the channel out and lets me do more of this content. If you would like to support the channel otherwise, check out the Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking. Remember, Patreon supporters above, I think it's the $3 mark, and Twitch subs. Both of you get added to the lists that I am pulling from to get your names put into these games. So if you wish to see yourself appearing in one of these instances, then that is the way to do it. I do also have a YouTube channel where this series will be uploaded. You can find that at youtube.com/MordredViking. Probably in the next day or two. I'll try and get it rendered this evening, I think. And then finally, I have a Discord, which you can find at this link here. That's where I tend to announce what I am streaming and when. It's also where the community hangs out. So if you want to be discussing what you've seen here today or any other tips or advice for whatever games you happen to be playing, you can do so there. It's a great resource for that. Right, thank you everyone for watching. I will catch you guys in an hour. So I'll see you then. Yes, this evening. 1 hour this evening. Bye everyone.